Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my skincare favorites, and in this video I am just going to be going through all of the products that are my personal favorite. Let me put on some lip gloss because my lips are hella crusty right now. My Bath & Body Works Spearmint Supreme Lip Shine always comes in handy. Anyways, so starting off, I am going to start off with just my what I use and what I have used to clear up my skin. So if you guys have been following me at least for a year, you know I struggled really bad with acne in my forehead and primarily my cheek and right in this area, and I went to Sephora, you know, I went everywhere trying to figure out like what I can do to fix my acne and what I could use that wouldn't what can I say, that wouldn't kind of harm my skin, and it's not too expensive, but it will work. Nothing they kind of recommended to me worked. So what I found out was African black soap. So I went to my beauty supply store one day and I was looking in their skincare section and I saw raw African black soap and I was like, never heard about that, never tried that. So I just kind of was like, I'm at my wit's end, I'm just gonna give it a go. So I picked it up. I think it was like $3 or $4 at my beauty supply store, and that is what I use every single day, morning and night, before I put on my makeup and after I put on my makeup, and that's what's cleared up my skin. I also had really bad dark spots. If you see my skin right now, I'm 100% bare. I just wanted to do this video completely natural, but I used to have really bad dark spots. I still have a few here, and like my forehead was where it was really bad. So this has also cleared up my acne and my dark spots. The downfall, however, is over time it does start to dry out your skin. As I've been mentioning to you guys, I've had such bad problems with dry skin, and I've never had dry skin because, as you guys know, I'm kind of combo. I'm like oily, kind of like normal on the outer perimeter of my face, and now I'm like dry everywhere, still oily in my nose. So I'm like, someone help me. So I've been kind of going through and trying to find other products. So African black soap is something that if you're struggling with acne, give it a go. I will have one link down below that I've been using right now. It's like a huge chunk, like literally this big, and I just cut chunks out of it, and that's what I've been using for the last like 6 months. So that is that. The next thing of my skincare favorites is my Spin for Perfect Skin Vanity Planet Spin Brush. Now you don't have to use specifically a spin brush from Vanity Planet, but I do recommend, however, a spin brush or a brush for your face, because as opposed to just cleaning it with your fingers, your fingers only get so, it only cleanses so much, if that makes sense. So as opposed to wiping down your table with just a regular towel and it just cleaning the surface, if you were to get like a brush, like like a bath brush or something like that, and were to scrub the floors or scrub your tub or anything like that, it actually gets the dirt and the grime and everything else off of it. So the same with your skin, the brush is going to get deeper and cleanse more into your skin. So I do, however, recommend, if you're not going to use the spin brush that's $30, you can just go to your local Walmart or Target and find like a face brush and use that to cleanse your skin as well, because that is how you're going to get deeper and how it's going to clean more and how it's going to, overall look a little bit more healthy. So that is my second favorite thing. My third favorite thing is my number 7 Beautiful Skin Pore Minimizing Serum. So another thing that I've always struggled with is humongous pores right here in the cheek area. And when I started using this serum here, they recommend that, it takes about 2 weeks to see results. When I started using this serum here, my pores have gotten noticeably smaller. Like if I look really closely to my pores, I have like really big ones, but this has shrunk the size over time. I am on like my last little bit, so I need to go and get more. It does retail for $18, so it's not too expensive, but for a serum, it's a cheaper serum of serums that are out there. And if you have large pores, this is one that I recommend. I was just telling another girl on Twitter, like, go and get this serum. Over time, you'll see results, and it is definitely a great serum. So that is this one by number 7. It's my baby. Like, I literally need to go get more, like, right now. The next thing that I have been using since I have had more drier skin, and it's something that I like to use at night, is my Zoetic Petal Drops. These are the facial oils, and I just have the little travel size. I just take the daughter and put a little bit on my face. The only downfall with this is if you don't like a strong rose or flower fragrance, you might not like this. That is the only thing. The oil is amazing. It doesn't feel very heavy or very thick, because I don't like thick oils because I feel like they will clog the pores. This does not do that for me. I can use it under my base as a face primer if I'm still going to use my matte foundations, or I just use it at night, as I mentioned a little bit ago. Sorry if you guys see the glare in my glasses. I know that might be a little annoying, but I'm trying to keep my head angled down so you don't see the reflection. But I will have this link down below so you guys can order it. These are handmade 100%. It is 100% all vegan, organic, everything like that. One of my good friends actually makes it at her shop here in town where I live, so, or here in my county where I live, so I do know the good ingredients that are put into this, and the hard work and determination that has also been put into this, as well as other things over the last year and a half. So that is that. Another thing, let's go into the last cleanser, because I'm kind of jumping all over the place, sorry. The Fab Pore Purifying Foam Cleanser by Soap & Glory. So this is something that I like to use when I'm not using my my African black soap, because as I mentioned, over time it does feel a little tight. My skin gets really dry, so sometimes I like to kind of let that be, like not use that for a week and then go back to it. It's kind of good also so your skin doesn't get used to one thing, because you know if you're using something over time and all the time, it'll eventually stop working for your skin. That goes for your hair, that goes for your body, that goes for pretty much anything. So I like to use this because, once again, I have huge pores, and this just says for clean, clear, healthy skin, and it's for oily combination skin, so that's also great because I do have oily combination skin, so something like this is also great. It comes out in a foam, it has the pump, so it's not, you know, it's not in a bar form like the black soap is. So if you prefer something like this, you can still use your spin brush with this. I just personally just use my fingers to kind of cleanse and then go about my day. So I am not sure of when or how much this is, because it's not actually on the shelves at Walgreens yet. I'm the beauty consultant, so I see stuff come in and out, and when I saw this, I was like, I gotta have it. So I want to say it retails for 16 bucks. That's what I want to say. I think it's 16 bucks. So moving on from there, I'm going to talk about toners. So the skincare regimen should be cleanse, tone, serum, moisturize, eye cream, so on and so forth. If you want an eye cream, you can use an eye cream. I don't use an eye cream. So the next thing is my Formula 1006 So Totally Clean Deep Pore Cleanser. This serum, or this toner, does have salicylic acid, and it is alcohol based, meaning you can smell the alcohol, and it will sting if you get eyebrows done or get your lip waxed or something like that. This is a lot more, I feel like it cleanses a lot more because it is alcohol based, but with my dry skin, my face literally feels like this when I am done with cleansing with my black soap and also with this toner. So I do love this, though. It has helped clear up my skin as well. If I have a blemish like here, I would just run it over that and it'll be gone by the next morning. It has gone down significantly from last night, but when I'm not using that, I just picked up this number 7 one, and it took me a while to pick up a new toner because I was like, it's working for me, you know, it's whatever, I'll just put on a good moisturizer. But no, like, my toner was really drying my skin out even more, so I picked up the number 7 Beautiful Skin Refreshing Toner. This is for normal to dry skin, so it is more of like an oil base, not like completely oil, but it is more oil based as opposed to alcohol based, so it's gonna refresh and revitalize your skin as opposed to dry and, you know, kind of really deep cleanse your skin. It does still pick up any leftover makeup or any leftover dirt or anything like that that a toner does. It still does do that. It just helps to refresh as well. So now I'm gonna go into this Banish. It is a vitamin C beauty elixir. So this is a natural spray, and Banish is a skincare line that I've seen all over Facebook, and they reached out to me a few months ago to do an actual video with it, but I just never got around to it. But I use this beauty elixir. It is in a spray. I use this after I've done my complete makeup to kind of refresh and revitalize my skin, because after I powder and highlight and, you know, put layer upon layer upon layer on my face, I feel like my skin looks really powdery, so I just go ahead and spray this. This is a small bottle. It's 30 milliliters. It's not even half of a fluid ounce, so I just spray this all over my face to kind of refresh my skin, and I do love this stuff. It just smells really good. It's really minty too, so that is that. And then going into creams. So creams has been something that I've been investing a lot of money in because I can't seem to find one that I really love. I did mention this one to you guys in my drugstore haul. This is the L'Oreal Hydra Oily Skin Daily Moisturizer. Now this is in a gel form, which I do really like gel forms, and I used this for 2 weeks straight. Had no problems with it. I loved it. And then I started figuring out, like, oh my gosh, my skin still feels really tight. My skin still feels really tight. What do I need to do? So this is really great if you have dry or oily skin. I did pick up the oily skin because at the time I was like, I'm still oily, I should still buy it. But they do have one for dry skin and one for very dry skin. So I was going to go back and get one for dry skin by the same kind of Hydra by L'Oreal. But instead, I went ahead and picked up my Vichy Aquellia Thermal Mineral Water Gel. I mentioned this in my haul video as well. I love Vichy, you guys. It is a little bit pricier, being a drugstore brand, but Vichy is high-grade ingredients, which you're paying the price for, but it works, you guys. So I did end up picking up this one. I felt the same way as I did with the Hydra Genius. The gel consistency just doesn't work for me, especially at night. So I only use this as a sort of day cream. It is the Aqualia Thermal line, so that means that it's more hydrating. It has more water in it to hydrate for 48 hours of like moisture and protection. So I only use this because it's a thinner consistency in the morning. So this is my morning cream, and it's what I have on my face right now. It doesn't feel tight, it doesn't feel dry, it doesn't feel oily, it doesn't look oily, it just feels kind of like, you know, like normal. It's just amazing. So after I wasn't too happy with that one being a night cream, I went back and got the same line, the Vichy Aquellia Thermal Rich Cream. So I ended up picking up a cream as opposed to a gel, because the gel works a lot better for the daytime, let me tell you guys, because it's thin. Let me put it on the back of my hand for you guys. So this is what the gel formula looks like. You can kind of see it. So I'm going to put it over here in this side. So it looks kind of like a serum. It's water-based, so it blends in. It does moisturize, but it eventually seeps into the skin. So with the cream is a thicker consistency, very thicker. And it's white as a lotion would normally be. I'm going to put it on the outer perimeter. And it's ultimately thicker. So it ultimately hydrates a lot more and a lot better, especially for night. Oh my gosh, but if you have a really dry skin, and you can use this for day and night, don't get me wrong. I just use the two of them differently because they do different things for my normal combination skin. So this one, you can kind of see a little bit more hydration over here, and this one has eventually seeped into the skin. Both have hydrated, as you can see, but one just does a different thing for me than, you know, one just does, they just do different things. That's the best that I can explain them. But that is that. The Vichy is based out of France, as well as L'Oreal, because it's a subcategory of L'Oreal, so they are like, you know, mother and daughter, blah, blah, blah. Another Vichy product that I used for 3 months was the Vichy Normaderm. It's a beautifying anti-acne care 24-hour hydrating lotion. This does have salicylic acid, and it's an acne treatment. But this one did wonders for my skin. When I was using this anti-acne cream, I didn't have these bumps or anything like that. Like, I didn't suffer from any bumps. My skin was like flawless. And this one only retails for $25, so it's not too expensive, but you only get 1.7 fluid ounces, but you literally, one little pump is your entire face, so you don't need a lot of this. These two are, I believe, normally anywhere between $31 to $38. It might be somewhere in the middle, like $35, but right now, if you go to your local Walgreens, Vichy is 20% off until the end of the month. Now, I've found that select Walgreens have Vichy, so if you live in a city where there's multiple Walgreens, I would, you know, if you're out and about, I would check the Walgreens to see if they have it. I found that it's in a little bit more I don't want to say like prominent areas, but demographics, it's more in the Caucasian areas. Let's be honest. Let's put it out there. Because I live in Kankakee, and you can only find it in Bourbonnais, which is where I work. So you can only find it there, and you can tell by the names. They're just opposites. So anyways, moving on to the other creams, and that is it of what I have is my two No7 creams. So the No7 creams I have are for normal to oily, because that is what I am. One is the night cream and one is the day cream. I got them both because, you know, they do different things. The day cream, I don't like this day cream really anymore. It's a lot thicker than what I would like for a day cream. None of them have smells, but I just like to sniff stuff. It's very, very, very thick for a day cream, and the night cream, oh my gosh, the night cream is amazing, but it's not as thick as I would like. As you can see, my night cream is like almost gone. So I've stopped using this night cream to try out the Vichy cream that I'm using right now. But I do like this night cream. I just wish it was a little bit thicker in consistency as the day cream is, which is weird to me. That's the only thing I wish that was different about this line here, is that the cream consistency was switched. But other than that, I have no other complaints about the No7 creams line. So I'm going to wrap this video up right now because I am at 17 minutes, and that is extremely long, but for the amount of products that I have sitting in front of me, that's not really too long. So I hope you guys enjoyed my skincare favorites for right now. They, of course, will change by the end of the year because, you know, no one uses the same thing all the time, but my hands feel really, really, really good. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you all. I would love to know your skincare favorites if you wanted to leave a comment down below letting me know what you love to use on your skin, or what has worked for your skin, or what your problems are, or anything like that. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I am always more than happy to answer any questions that you guys have, and I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Bye.